Welcome to this look at the 6th Fact Sheet Friday to be released, sheets 21 to 24, which should be giving us another 8 pieces of machinery to have a look at. This was posted on the 1st of October, Friday the 1st. It is Fact Sheet Forestry Friday because all of the equipment in this week's fact sheets is for forestry. Come along with me, MrSealyp. So first up then, we've got the GensHe 922 DQ Cobra Hybrid. This is a self-propelled wood chipper, lorry-based, cab swings around as you can see from the picture, crane arm, long pipe, wood chipping equipment. I'd be interested to see if that has a rear trailer hitch as well. The picture shows a tractor with a trailer and it's throwing the wood chips from the pipe into the trailer, but if that has a trailer hitch as well, to be able to bring the trailer out with you all in one go wood chip, and that'd be quite handy. Nice looking bit of kit. 660 grand though, it's not cheap. 776 horsepower, automatic gearbox. It'll run at 80 kilometers per hour, 49 miles per hour on the road, and weighs 32.2 tons. Nice bit of kit. Next up, we've got the Ponz Cobra tree harvester. Slightly different design to the Scorpion King. We've had a few different, obviously, mods and designs through FS19. So this is the later versions, or the newer versions from Ponz. 445 grand, 285 horsepower, variable transmission, 300 litre fuel tank, runs at 12 miles per hour. Obviously, we don't know at this point what cut lengths it will do. Standard goes up to 8, 10, sometimes 12, and then the modded ones vary wildly from there. I would think it will definitely go up to an 8, if not maybe even a 10. But yeah, 8-wheel, weighs 21.2 tons. Oh, actually, that's a good point. The first two then, there was me saying that we have been getting 4 fact sheets each week, and each fact sheet has 2 things, so it's 8. Obviously this isn't this week because the first 2 fact sheets have been single vehicles, so a little bit less. But the third one shows us the new Holland T8 Genesis series. Lovely looking tractor that. 292,000 for the base model, 351 to 435 horsepower, variable transmission, 50 kilometers per hour or 31 miles per hour, 12.6 ton. I do like a new Holland. I've always been a bigger fan of the T7s, but a T8, they're nice. They have a slightly longer, sort of elongated bonnet engine bay, but yeah, it's a nice looking tractor that. On the back, it's got the Hyzomat HM8400K LC wood chipper. The Hyzomat ones historically have been a smaller wood chipping setup, smaller diameter logs going in. It won't take the much larger stuff. So for doing thinnings, if you're going through and thinning out the trees, smaller ones, that kind of thing, you can, or a little bit of more sort of hand use stuff. Sometimes it works well for branches and things like that. 190,000 to buy. It does say 16 cubic meters, so that's 16,000 litre. Now looking at that, there's a small pipe just behind the tractor. You can see there's a small pipe that fires directly into the back of the wood chipper. So I'm assuming that then is a self-contained unit. 16,000 litres, you wood chip and it's full. Now potentially, if that pipe does swing and automatically move, there is always the potential with a small trailer pulled up next to it, maybe you can fill up to another trailer. But it could be that it will only direct into the back of that. I mean, I'm just kind of looking at it and thinking again, historically, what the pipes have done on various different wood chippers. It might well feed into another one. 14.5 tons, requires 200 horsepower to operate. Which very quickly brings us on to the last of the fact sheets for this week. And it's more from Prinoth. Now, I said last week when we got the Prinoth silage leveler, the bunker silo compactor leveler, that Prinoth did forestry equipment, and I'm really hoping we're going to get some, because looking at the pictures on the website, there's some really cool gear. Well, we've got the Prinoth Raptor 300. It's a mulching carrier. That's the big unit behind with the tracks on. 275,000, 275 horsepower, variable transmission. Runs at 8 kilometers per hour or 4 miles per hour. So it's pretty slow bit of kit. 15.3 tons. Now, again, there's a little bit of thinking and ahead, maybe a bit of extrapolation, maybe a bit of hope, because the attachment is the Prinoth M650. I'm wondering whether or not, because realistically, if the only attachment is the M650, then why have them separate? There would be one unit. So what I'm thinking is potentially that Raptor 300 is going to be, it says mulching carrier, there's going to be other heads, potentially various different things that will attach onto the front of that, making it a more versatile bit of kit. Otherwise it's a bit of a one-trick pony, isn't it, if it's just the one thing. But that being said, looking at the M650 forestry mulcher, 41 grand, requires 200 horsepower, 2.9 ton weight, 2.3 metre header and runs at 3 miles an hour. Now looking behind the whole Raptor 300, it looks like it's clearing a path. But it doesn't look like, I'm trying to see if it's ploughed. It doesn't look like ploughed. It looks more cultivated, like a smoother bed on the back there. But on the front of that M650, it does look like it's got like ploughshares on there. So either that can be used for grabbing logs, or potentially it gives you the option to plough with it. There's a lot going on that picture that it doesn't, like I say, it's difficult to know because it doesn't give any more information than that. But it's a pretty awesome looking bit of kit. And again, like I said last week, if there's more stuff coming from Prinoth, if there are different headers, potentially log grabs, grapples, stump grinders, I mean, that's a mulcher. Maybe that will grind stumps as well. Is that, actually that is a log, isn't it, in front of it? Maybe that's got a plough on the back. I'm just trying to think. It's difficult to tell, isn't it? Could be a path. That's a log right in front of it. I'm just looking closer at the picture because you can see the wood chips flinging up. So, yeah, I mean, wood chipper, stump grinder, all in one. So, yeah, Forestry Friday. A few more bits of kit and equipment to be having a look at. Don't forget, you can still pre-order up till November the 22nd. You can pre-order the game. If you pre-order, you get the Class Saddle Track pack as part of that pre-order bonus, plus the Year 1 Season Pass, depending on your platform, is available or is going to be available fairly soon. I'm pretty sure it's available on all. Okay. Potentially, or could still be on PlayStation, that we can't get it until the day of release, which, you know, it is what it is. And if while you're looking at all this stuff and getting excited, you fancy a bit of MrSealyp merch, mugs, hats, stickers, t-shirts, sweatshirts, zip hoodies, merch is now available if you are at all interested. But there you go. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.